Hey guys, so it's been one hell of a night. Last night my mom called me and told me that my grandma died. Um, I don't know when or if I'm gonna post this video, so obviously if you're watching it, I decided to post it, but I just kind of wanted to get my feelings out there. Um, my grandma was like a second mother to me. She was always there for me, you know, as a child and just in general. And that's my mom texting me right now. I was texting her to make sure she's doing okay because, you know, I had mentioned my grandma had Alzheimer's, and my mom was my grandma's biggest support system as far as I'm concerned. Uh, it's just so hard because I'm mad because due to the fact that I'm in my CNA training, I can't miss any days of the training. So I won't be able to go back to my hometown for her funeral. I won't be able to be there to support my mom because I know that this is, you know, extremely difficult for her because it's her mother, you know. I'm trying to see it as a blessing because, you know, whew, because my grandma can be herself again, you know. And she's not suffering. It's just so hard. I didn't really sleep very well last night because I'm angry with myself. I'm angry at the fact that I can't be there, one, for her funeral, like I said, and two, to support my mom. And I'm also angry at myself because of the fact that I didn't make more of an effort to go visit my grandma, you know, in the last few years. But Alzheimer's is brutal, and I wanted to remember the good times. So I don't know if that's a blessing or a curse. I don't know. I don't know if it's, you know, a good thing that I didn't have to see her, you know, in any way other than how I remembered her during all the great times that we had. Um, it's just really hard because, you know, I knew that this day would eventually come, obviously, because everybody dies, you know, and my grandma was not getting any younger. But I was really hoping that it would not happen while I was in this training. And I just knew last night when my phone rang and it said that it was my mom calling me. I just knew because normally my mom and I communicate through texts. We text a lot more, and usually if we're going to call one another, I call her, because it's just usually easier that way. Um, or, you know, she'll tell me before she calls me. She won't just call me out of the blue. And so when she just called me like that, I just knew. And, you know, I could tell. I was hoping that's not what she was calling to tell me. But when I heard the sound of her voice and just the way that she was talking, the way that she sounded, I could just tell. And, you know, it's going to be really hard because I don't know how to deal with this. I don't know how I'm going to get through this. Paul has been helping me a lot, you know, since last night. You know, he was helping me a lot last night, and I definitely appreciate and love him so much for that. It's just hard. And then, you know, on top of this, not to get off the topic, but, you know, my birth father is also, you know, not in good health. He has cancer and it's terminal. So, you know, I also have to think about that as well. But I just wanted to ask for your prayers and thoughts during this time, not only for me, but for my family and extended family as well, because, you know, we lost um, our grandpa back in 2008, and he was really the head of the family. And then now, you know, to lose my grandma, that's just like both heads of the family are now gone. And like I said, I don't know how I'm going to deal with this. I'm just going to try to take it one day at a time and try not to be angry with myself for the fact that I can't be there and that I have to stay and do this training. And, you know, my mom was telling me that my grandma wouldn't want me to stop doing my training just to go back for her funeral. And I know that that's the truth. You know, it's hard. Um, I'm sorry for all the crying. Obviously, this is a very emotional situation. So, thank you for your consideration, your prayers, and your thoughts. And, you know, I will see you guys again soon.